It is a busy day at the Broadway market as people do last-minute Easter shopping. Western New Yorkers, you know there isn't a break after Easter. We go right into celebrating Dingus Day. We're going to go back out live to News 4's Christy Kern, who is at the Broadway market to tell us about some of those traditions. Christy?
Callan, you're right. There is no break at all. We go straight into Dingus Day, and most people here are already making plans for Dingus Day. It is a huge tradition in Western New York, and one of the biggest parts of it, of course, are these guys, the Pussy Willows. So we took a look at the meaning behind them. Easter time and Pussy Willows go hand in hand in Polish tradition.
Since this is a Polish city, we have the Pussy Willows, and it's a big tradition, and the young kids do it now.
Michelle Brennan works at Lewandowski's Produce in the Broadway market. She says people come from all over to buy them, mostly for the tradition.
The boys and the girls would hit each other with Pussy Willows, and then they would retaliate with waters, sprinkling each other with water.
It's not the only reason they're popular. Brooke Milliken gets Pussy Willows every year in memory of her grandma, who passed away 3 years ago.
She just loved them, and every year I just think of her when I get them. We put them in water, we root them, and we can actually plant them wherever you want, and they grow strong. A lot of different meanings behind them and a lot of ways that you can use them and different things that you can do with them. Well, we know that the color for Dingus Day is red, but there is a lot more to the fashion of the Polish tradition. News 4's Kaylee Wentz fills us in on that.
Dingus Day is a time for celebrating. It's described as Fat Tuesday, but at the end of the Lenten season.
It's really fun, and especially since I'm Polish and like my grandma's Polish, stuff like that, it's like a connection to my roots, and I get to carry on the traditions even though I don't really visit Poland very often.
Wearing red is a requirement to celebrate Dingus Day, and if you're a woman, a flower crown is also a must.
Pretty princess! It's called a bianek. It's like a flower crown, and all the unmarried girls wear it as part of the costume.
The flower crown started as a way to symbolize purity and rebirth in single females. Traditionally, poppies are the flowers used to make the crowns. That flower is red with the little black center and is the national flower of Poland. Now, the crowns have turned a little non-traditional.
A lot of people who don't dance like to wear ones made with like ribbon or something a little bit softer, and it just still connects to the Polish heritage, but it's just a little more like westernized.
Chris Klejcik, King of Crowns, has been selling and making crowns at the Broadway market for 15 years.
I bring color to the market, and I bring color to Dingus Day.
He shared that business has grown exponentially in the last few years because the holiday has too.
Dingus Day as a whole has grown. It's a community thing now. It's just kind of like how all the people that come to the Irish parade are not Irish. Just like everybody comes to the Dingus Day parade, you don't have to be Polish.
So get your red shirts, pussy willows, and squirt guns ready, and have your crowns in place because everybody's Polish on Dingus Day. In Buffalo, Kaylee Wentz, News 4.
All right, Kaylee, thank you. And it is very similar to the feeling here today, like I said before, about everybody being Polish today, whether you actually are or not. And I will admit that I messed up today. I wore my green today instead of red, so obviously I should have been paying more attention to that, especially because I am Polish. Well, if you plan to celebrate Dingus Day, the parade starts at 5 o'clock on Monday in Buffalo's Polonia district. There's also a big party going on at the Central Terminal from 5 to 11 o'clock. Tickets for that are $15, and I know that you can get them online. So I know a lot of people are looking forward to that on Monday. We'll see you back here in a couple minutes to wrap things up for News 4 at 4. But for now, let's send it back to News 4's Callan Gray in the studio. Callan?
All right, thank you.